Steady on. I've only just walked in
5
here.
years. And now so little time left. I'm sorry. You're perfectly right, of course. You have not a reason in the world to trust me at such short acquaintance. Yet the fact remains, you must. So much depends upon it. We first discovered the growth at the Oberon site.
Right.
I was one of the team assigned to study it. You know, first we thought it was benign, beneficial even, according to the early results.
Go
In our
on.
experiments, small doses of the growth in a purified form showed the most astonishing effect on cognitive capability. But it was not purified nearly enough, as it transpired. Its active agent was much more active than we realized. What it was doing to both our bodies and our minds all the while, it beggars imagination. We thought we held the future in a test tube. But all we had isolated was evil in its purest form.
Then we have to stop it. What can I do?
I need you to go back to the medical facility, and this time go deeper. All the way down to the quarantine level. Somewhere in there is a sealed cylinder. It's labeled Sample 1. Find it and bring it here to me. Do that, and I can promise answers. Answers and a way out of here. Here's my keycard. It will get you deeper into the medical section.
Okay.
Before you go, you should help yourself to a dose of my inoculant. There's one lying around here somewhere. If you ever encounter a thick area of growth, or are suffering from a potent strain of the infection, that stuff will ease the burden. It should give
Good.
you a better chance of surviving infested areas. And with any luck, it will silence the voices in your head. Best of luck.
Well, I'm glad I didn't murder you straight up. Yes. Oberon biology report. Extract from 26 July 1957. Memo to medical staff. The transportation of the cores ample to the special facility. Its core sample to the special facility on the lower floor has been successfully completed. It was not, however, completed satisfactorily. In my opinion, I laid down a list of safety messages that were all to be observed, not treated like some manner of a la carte menu. Safety margins were inexcusably shaved. I would remind you all that on matters of institutional safety that I am the final arbiter and not Dr. Garrow. Well, great. Glad I didn't just go in the game, because this is gonna be good. Dr. Hanway, it's an interesting conjecture. Unhappily, the only way we can discover if the growth will form specific and specialized organs is if it were to grow large enough. What? The only way we can discover if the growth will form specific and specialized organs if it were to grow large enough is to follow it free. What am I saying? Is to allow it free reign, and I would hope the arguments against that are self-evident. Even at this generalized level, the organic material is very interesting, showing chemical characteristics not dissimilar to those found in the human brain and nerve tissue. Interesting. Nerve tissue, he says. Where is your inoculate? Oh, experimental inoculation. You have injected yourself with a dose of the experimental inoculation and acquired a skill, infection resistance. Provides resistance to all sources of infection. Just for free. Increase firearm damage when your heart rate is low. That's pretty good. I wish I could find these. Hopefully I will. Alright, so we're gonna investigate the... we're gonna investigate that murder first. And then we're gonna go to medical. Vicar's key. I'm not gonna kill the vicar, I'm not. I don't even know what's in the chest, so it's difficult for me to want to kill the vicar. Rifle ammo, always useful. Oh! I think those gnomes or something. Because not much has like interaction like that, you know? There isn't like a bunch of boxes that you can destroy.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within the zone. Keep it that way. Be normal. I'm going!
I don't know. Maybe not. Alright. St. Catherine's Church. Track the lead. It's at the... to the north of the church. You marked the location on my map. Cool. So everybody seems to have calmed down, so that's good. What we got here? Boathouse. Come on, what is it? Mayorview Hotel. Got it. I turned it on. Why aren't you talking? Yeah, that's totally a thing. Well, every time I see one now, I'll be doing it, but, you know, we probably will miss some. We won't see what that Easter egg is. But it is funny that they say, oh no. Okay, so she was seen sneaking into the cellar of this place. Oh, there it is. Right? No? Oh yeah, I remember finding this path up. I don't understand where the cellar's supposed to be. Because, I mean, it's all blocked off. Slice of cake. Delicious. What? Recent movements. Maisie has been too quiet of late. Something is going on. Keep your eyes open for me, as usual. If you spot one of them acting off, bring it to me. Reverend McHenry. Past the Mirville Hotel, crossed the stream, turned right, heading up the hill, turned right again up the narrow stone steps, went around the back of the ruins and entered the rat-infested cellar. What are you up to? Alright, alright. Past the Mirrorview Hotel, crossed the stream and turned right, heading up the hill. Turned right again, up the narrow stone steps. So cross the stream and up the hill. Narrow stone steps. I see you bastards. I smashed your house. I did it. I smashed your house. Alright. Rat-infested cellar. They're fucking everywhere. Guns home. What do we got up here? Probably gonna be a bunch of nothing, but you know. Not bad to check. Oh, does this lead to the sewer entrance? It do. Rat-infested cellar. Well, I don't really need... Well, we'll equip this. So when a rat does come out... Really? Cocktail Molotova. Yeah, I know. They're just so prevalent, I don't think I've ever had to make one. Morris Wick, we share in your concern if the vicar's spy, the one you call Maisie, has discovered your purpose, then you must deal with her. That captain means only to bring pain to the soil and its children. You must stay hidden until that day comes when we may sing with the same voice. Silence Maisie, return her to the soil. So they're bastards, but we knew this. Tomato, delicious tomato. Yeah, I figured if somebody was here, they would already talked. Captain Sims doesn't suspect a thing. Sisters and brothers, I'm making headway in Rindom. The protocol imposes harsher restrictions by the day, and it wears the villagers down. But the worse they get, the more they're willing to listen. I tell them of the purpose, of the voice and the soil. Some are wary, seeing how the Captain brands us as corrupt and pagan. But others are receptive. When I can, I'll bring them to the woods to meet you. I hold the purpose safe and secret. The heathen that is their captain doesn't suspect a thing. To him, I'm just a humble shopkeeper. He did seem like a piece of shit, didn't he? Be ready to run. It's one thing to have made Molotov cocktails, but you have no idea if they work on robots. The Ruskies would chuck them into the engine vents on the Jerry Panzers, but there's not like that on a robot. I think we need something more. Once we do it, there'll be a proper Barney if the proddy bastards find out. So, try and find a machine that's on its own. Be ready to run if it doesn't work, though. It's time to go enact justice. I'm killing your house. Danger, infestation. I did see wasps in there. Actually, you know what? I have plenty. Oh, no, they want a shotgun. Got it. Nice. Use the meat, eat the glue. Do it.
Attention! There has been
I'm not having any trouble, it's fine. I'm just gonna go enact justice. Justice shall be served. Justice for Maisie, you son of a bitch. Yeah, nothing I can consume. We're just gonna raid his house. And it's fine. Refurbish the rubbish they transmit. Morris. Don't bother trying to build that crystal set. As if the army boys strutting around the village wasn't enough, you'll just end up hearing the rubbish they transmit inside the zone. They say it's for morale, but it's tantamount to torture. My god, but I missed the BBC Light program. I wish I was joking about this, but they transmit their own version of Dick Barton Special Agent, except it's called Jack Logan. It's the worst thing to trouble the airwaves since Lord Haha. Oh. You don't have some cool loot or nothing? No, like, special rifle or nothing? I just get to use his back door now. Well, I mean, he's not going to prevent it. He's dead. Okay. Time to go to the church.
if you require access.
Get me to the church on time. I solved it and I did what I needed to do. I had your revenge. It was delicious. Hello, sir.
It's you. You did? I see. Yes, it's true. She ran errands for me from time to time.
Sure.
I asked her to keep an eye on certain people. She has had quite a talent for it. But I had no reason to kill her. You must believe me.
I don't believe you killed her.
I have a certain arrangement of sorts with some of the villagers. In a world as terrible as this, with evil in the soil and a military boot on their necks, who can blame those who turn to the church for protection? I offer what I can, in return for a small donation to the church.
Sure.
But it is necessary for me to keep some eyes on them as well, in case they waver. There is a lot of temptation within the zone, and temptation too easily leads to corruption.
That was, if you look at the second time he spells temptation, it's spelled incorrectly. They're missing a T. Anyway, thanks for the information. I found a letter that ties Mork Wick to the murder.
The shopkeeper. Good heavens above. I knew something was off about him, but nothing as foul as that. News travels fast here. I'm told Morris will no longer cause us any problems in the village.
Nope.
Thank you for finding some sort of resolution to all this. How did
You're
you...
welcome.
You're very well informed, I must say. Very well. This key will open a box upstairs.
Thank you.
You'll find your payment in there. And in the spirit of reciprocation, if you are in need of my help, you need only ask.
Thank you. What sort of services do you provide?
I am here if you wish to talk. To unburden your soul. And if you'll forgive me for saying so, you seem troubled. Might I ask why? I don't suppose, well, have you perhaps been hearing voices?
Not yet. Only briefly, but yes, what does it mean?
Oh, heavens. May the good Lord protect you. It is a sign of vile corruption. It cannot be tolerated. It must be confronted. I saw it in the baker's husband. The baker, Iris, told me he was hearing voices and had fallen terribly ill. I haven't seen her husband for a number of weeks now. So I trust she
Yeah,
came
I know
to her
that.
senses and, took the necessary action. You don't seem to be showing any other symptoms, however. Perhaps the corruption has not taken hold. You may stay without denunciation. For now.
I feel perfectly well. I'll go where
As
I
you
please.
desire. I mean only to protect the people of Wyndham. You understand that?
Yeah.
We have seen some very bad times here. I don't really know why such misfortune has befallen us. Only that it started with that wretched science city they built across the mere. They did something. Heaven knows what. And now it is laced with evil. You can smell it in the air.
And you protect against that evil,
I
do you?
do what I can. What I must.